So guys, we're truly into our end of season running now. We have only 6 games of our league campaign remaining and we've got 2 coming up in our episode today. Can we get some more wins on the board and keep ourselves in this playoff race? Let's find out. So guys, welcome back to the Stones Rolling On Up and to what is episode 24 and essentially carrying straight on from Wednesday's episode, and I haven't actually even moved. It's literally 2 minutes on from when I recorded that last episode. I am continuing straight on. I really am interested to see what we can do with this season. I hope you guys are as well. Of course, we have just played Stockport in the FA Trophy semi-final. If you haven't watched that episode, I'd highly suggest you go and watch that to go and find out what happened. There'll be a link, hopefully, possibly suggested up in the top of the screen for you to click on if you want to have a look at that. Of course, though, we did manage to get through that game and we are into the FA Trophy final, which we played towards the end of the season. But more importantly, currently our focus is on the league, where we have our last 6 games of the season and we can possibly get into 3 of the last playoff spots available to us. Of course, today we've got Chesterfield and we've got Barrow, who are in 12th. Chesterfield, who have already guaranteed themselves a playoff spot and are trying to battle it out for that first automatic promotion spot, and are very, very strong side. So I'm not expecting much against Chesterfield. Barrow, however, is where I am hoping to get some points. But we're going to get straight into this Chesterfield game right now. So let's have a look at the tactics. Tactically then, guys, I am going for exactly the same team that was used in the previous episode against Stockport, with us going as full strength as we can do. We need to make sure we try and get as many points on the board in these last 6 games of the season. So I've got Julian there, Joel Senior at right back with Denham, O'Connor and Jez as the usual back 4 and keeper. We've got Bryce at DM. We've got the Belgian Alfie Payne, Amalazor Wishart and Jamie Thomas. So exactly the same side. Ronan Hurley, our usual left back, I suppose, is very nearly back fit. And I'm hoping he might be back fit for the Barrow game later on in this episode. So I'll have to wait and see if he's ready for that or not. But let's get into this game here with Chesterfield. So if we submit our team then, we'll see how Chesterfield line up. I cannot remember for the life of me though how we performed against them last time. I presume they probably beat us, judging by how strong a side Chesterfield have. They're going with a 4-2-3-1. They've got Jordan Bowery up front, who's a very good striker. I think he's a former Aston Villa player once upon a time. So he's a very decent player. I think he's quite quick from what I remember as well. I'm going to say to him it's time to put end to the poor run of form. I don't actually believe that we will be able to do that, but I'm just going to say that to try and motivate the lads. In the league, our form has been very, very poor. I think we've only won 1 or 2 of our last 5. So yeah, we haven't been great in the league, and that's why we have been slipping down that table slowly. Obviously, we have had some tough games, and this is another one to add to that list. But hopefully we can have a bit of a better performance here today. Of course, the last game out though against Stockport was a decent one. We did win it just about. So hopefully we can bring that form from that last game into this one here and see what we can do. I would happily take a point away at Chesterfield. I really would. Very dull opening 30 minutes or so here so far. But as I say, I'll take a draw, so I'll take a 0-0 against them. I really would. The fact that they're up there in 3rd place with what is arguably, in my opinion, a decent League 2 side. And my days, Justin Malazor, what the hell was that effort? That was closer to the corner flag than the goal, mate. I wouldn't be clapping that. In fact, he's going around clapping after he's done it. I wouldn't be clapping that for goodness sake. That was awful. Another highlight though. Denham's lumped it up. I don't think we're getting there. The keeper's got it outside his box. Are we going to win it back? No, we're not. Liam Mandeville on the ball on the right, who he's one of the top assisters in the league, is Mandeville. He's playing. He's really good. I think he's got 20 assists. And then they've got Charlie Wakefield here as well. He's got like 13 or 14 assists as well. Chesterfield score goals for fun, basically, in this league. So we do need to watch out. Joel Senior with a really good tackle there. What are you going to do with it, Joel? Are you going to give it to someone or are you going to give it away? He's giving it to Jamie Thomas. Come on, Jamie. You're all on your own. You've got a lot of work to do, Jamie, and you've scuffed it. Did all the hard work, got into the box, beat his man, and then scuffed it. Really poor effort. But we're still level after nearly 40 minutes, and I've just said that, and there's now a highlight for Chesterfield, quite possibly, which will most likely be a Chesterfield goal. Because obviously I open my big mouth, and that's just what happens. FM just goes, that's not happening, mate. No chance. But hopefully I'll be wrong, and it might be for us. But I'll be honest, I don't have much hope, having just said that we're still level. So Chesterfield on the ball, running down this right-hand side. That's a good little overlap from them there. Nice little 1-2. And he's in so much space. And it's a goal. I was correct. Unsurprisingly, the manager listened and then decided to just ruin the party, basically, didn't they? Well, It was a good goal from them, and they're the stronger team. And stat-wise, that's only their second shot of the game. We've been really wasteful in front of goal. I think because of that, I'm actually going to say to them that I'm going to ask them to show me something else. They actually did respond to that, and I'm going to say to us to go positive for the second half. We haven't looked bad. We really haven't, and I think we can get in. Like, shot-wise, we're really dominating. I mean, we're not having much possession, and as a result, I'm going to tell us to go more direct as a result and see how it helps or doesn't help, quite possibly. But I am confident we can get back into this. I really am. And as I say that, though, Jude... Okay, no, it's a handball. Will Evans tried to do a bit of a Maradona there and try and whack it with his hand. Hopefully, there's another highlight. Is it going to be a... Oh, flipping heck, lads. Can someone mark him? That's the second time he's got to those corners. Right, I think we're going to make some changes. We're into the 70th minute. We haven't seen anything else. We're going to go 4-4-2. Take off Bryce. Bring on Jordan Hulme. Have them both as attacking forwards. I'm going to bring on Stephen Kinsella for a Malazor there. We're going to go wider. We're going to go more attacking as well. I think actually we're just going to go attacking, I think, to be totally honest with you. I'm going to go like this and see if this helps us out at all or not. I'm going to leave us with one more change to make and see what we can do. I don't know if it's going to be a chance for us or it's going to be one for Chesterfield again. It looks like it may well be for Chesterfield once more, annoyingly. Their players down here on the right, I think it's their full back to Wakefield. He's smashed that really good goal in way too much space, to be totally honest. No one was closing him down and he's just pinged that in the bottom left corner. I think we can probably write this game off, I think we can safely say we are going to be losing this match here, unfortunately. And if that is the case, we will be dropping out of playoff spots for the first time in quite some time. Which is really disappointing. I really don't know what else to change. It's just not much. We're just not really doing anything now. I mean, again, we haven't been dominated. We really haven't. It's just we're not creating enough. Or we are creating enough, we're just not creating enough good chances. That's the issue. Whereas Chesterfield have made some really decent chances and we just haven't. I think, though, that it's going to be full time. It certainly is. I'm going to tell them they were unlucky. Or say that we were the underdog. Oh, great. That went well, didn't it? Okay, it's just going to make things worse. I'll just walk away and leave it. Pretend I didn't say anything. As a result of that game, though, it does drop us into 9th. We are still only a point outside of the playoffs currently. So hopefully when we play Barrow next game, we can get ourselves back into those playoff spots. But we'll come back for that next game against Barrow and I'll see you in a few seconds. So here we are then at the Barrow game, our second game of the episode. And we're going pretty much the same squad as before. I've made 3 small changes though to the squad. Ronan Hurley is now supposedly fit. It reckons that he can play probably at least 45 minutes. I'm going to see if I can risk him from the beginning. So I've dropped Chez's for Ronan Hurley at left back. I've also brought Saidu Khan in at the right central midfield role. But I feel that as we're at home, I want to go for this game a bit more and feel Saidu Khan can offer us a bit more going forward. He's more of an attacking central midfielder compared to the Belgian. So I'm playing him as that central midfielder on attack role instead. And I've also taken out Dan Wishart for Stephen Kinsella. I've been told by the physios that he's fit as well. Reckons he can do 60 minutes, so we'll try him out and see how he does here. So hopefully we can get a win here and get ourselves back on track for that playoff race. So let's get ourselves into this game and see how we perform. So if we submit the team then, we'll see how Barrow line up here in our home game for the episode. Barrow are in 12th, so they are just below us. They're playing a flat 4-4-2. So we'll have to see quite how we perform against them here. Hopefully our outnumbering them in midfield can kind of help us out. We'll have to see quite how much of an effect it has. Let's get into the dressing room now. I'm going to say assertively that I fully expect you to end up or run a form because I do. I'm going to say I have faith. Say I have faith as well. And finally, same for Jamie Thomas, who desperately needs a league goal because he hasn't had one in a little while now. Obviously here in Yam and Black at home. Let's get this game started. I think if by 45 minutes, if we're not winning, I'm going to put us on positive. I'll start this off on balance, but I may change it up. I may possibly change it earlier than that as well, to be honest. See how we perform in the game. Bromley are winning, which is not good for us, because obviously they're one of the teams competing with us for the playoff spots. So we want them to be dropping points. And flipping heck, lads, that was a poor start. 5 minutes in, and we almost concede there. But I'll tell you what, we're just going to go positive. We're not going to hang about. Let's go positive early on, say demand more. See if we can get a grip of this game. Flipping heck. Guys, can we try and stop performing so poorly? That was 2 real chances for Barrow there to go in front against us. I hope this is a chance for us. Hurley's ball kind of ricochets around. Jamie Thomas gets the ball back. Kinsella's on it now. It's Stephen. You don't really want to go in for it from range, and that's why he hasn't got great long shots. Oh, I'm not surprised that went wide there. Okay, 15 minutes in. We look a little bit more settled now. Bromley have just got a second goal against the Kidderminster, unfortunately. It's another corner for Barrow. Are they going to get anything from us? Are we going to counter? Come on, we've got two players closing him down. Someone get the ball. Okay, we did tackle him. Are we actually going to get it off of their player, though? Or are they going to get it back into our half? He's lumped it up. Senior's won the header. He's done well, actually. Malazor's on it now. Come on, Justin. Up to side Ukani. He's done very well to control it. Playing Jamie Thomas. He's in so much space. Oh, you could have played Jamie in so much earlier. Kinsella's lost it. It's going to be their chance, isn't it? Yep. For goodness sake, Saidu. You absolute wally. Thankfully, Julie Andrews saved that. Flipping it. That could have been a lot worse. But there was so much space. If Saidu had slotted that ball through the middle, we could have played Jamie in through the middle, but he just didn't pick him out for some reason. He went for Kinsella instead, and that was a mistake. Still, we really look like we're struggling this. We've had one shot compared to Barrow's 3 so far. I am wondering if we should change formation up, because it is a 4-4-2 we're playing against, and we are notoriously bad against 4-4-2s. If at half-time we are level, we are going 4-4-2 as well. I think we'll match them man for man, which we are, so we're certainly going to do that. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Going to go tactics, going to go 4-4-2. We'll take it offsidey because I'm just annoyed that he didn't play that ball, basically. Going to say to him, say to Bryce, he'll be a ball midfielder. Alfie, a deep line playmaker. And I'm actually going to swap the wingers over. We'll play a little bit wider. Let's get Jordan Hume on. We'll go like this, basically, I think. See, put Ronan Hurley as that complete wingback on support. Okay, let's start the second half and see if that helps us out at all. So we're now basically matching the man for man. So it's just hopefully going to be down to the quality of the players, basically. I'd like to think we have a better squad than Barrow. I don't really know, but we have obviously had a much better season so far. It's a free kick, though. That's a brilliant save. Julie Andrews, a really good save. Free kicks for goalkeeper save are notoriously difficult. It's a fair play for Julie to saving that and to putting it wide enough so the player can get the rebound in. Still, though, we haven't really seen much from us. I don't know what's going on here. Are we not about to see a red card? Okay, no, he's just got a warning. I was going to say, we hadn't seen any challenge or anything, so I don't want to see him getting sent off for that then. We're going to win this? No, we're not. We need. Oh, I'm going to drop the line back as well, I think, because they're just going over the top of us at the moment. So let's drop the line back a bit. But I'm going to say we want to be pressing more urgently. Oh, dearie me. I really just don't know what to do at the moment. Our form has just completely died off in the league. It really has. It's another corner for them. We have got that one clear this time around. Kinsella is struggling, so we're going to take Kinsella off. For Wishart, we'll swap them over. In fact, I'm actually going to push Malazor up as that inverted winger. I'm going to make Hume a pressing forward. I'm also going to put us on attack. I want us to go for this. I want the win. I know a point still keeps us in the hunt, but I want the win. I really do. We're at home. We've got very few home games left. It's another corner for Barrow. Flipping heck, guys. I don't know what to change to stop them doing that. That's the issue. Okay, it's another highlight. Oh, is it going to be for Barrow? Is it going to be for us this time? It looks like it's going to be for Barrow once again. I think I might bring the Belgium on in midfield in a minute. Give us a little bit more option. Oh, that is so poor. That is so poor, you idiots. Okay, I haven't got the Belgium. You have to be Sam Corn. Honestly, that was atrocious defending. That really was. Well, we got to go for this now. I'm going to say counter pressing as well. May as well say go more, get stuck in and so on and press higher, because we need to get another goal, because this is going to put us 2 points off of the playoffs if we lose this. It's so disappointing. We've just been awful in both these games, really. We've looked so poor in this match against Barrow. They've just absolutely dominated us. We're the home side. Like Connor's free kick, he just lumped it up. Hume, oh, he's offside. Oh, for God's sake. Is he actually off? I mean, yeah, his back foot's offside. Flipping heck. Okay, right. Stefan, you can go up front as a makeshift target man, I think, because we've got nothing else to lose here. I hate the fact that you can't select it properly. There we go. Right, target man on support. Advance forward. Don't really know what else to suggest. Push Hurley up, push Senior up. I don't know. So disappointing. That's going to be game over. Oh, 2 defeats on the bounce in the league. In fact, 3 actually, because we lost against Morecambe as well. Oh, aggressively unacceptable. So poor. Puts us down into 11th place now. We've been leapfrogged by Barrow. We're 2 points off of the playoffs now, with 4 games to go. Oh, so disappointing. I mean, we've still got 2 really tough games coming up. We've got Bromley and we've got Solihull. So disappointing. It really is. We could end up finishing outside the top half at this rate if we keep performing this badly. Right. Well, I mean, the Chesterfield game I expected to lose, but Barrow, that was just awful and it's unacceptable. Right, well, of course, let's have a look at the schedule. So, of course, we have got 2 games coming up that we're going to play next episode. We've got Bromley and Harrogate, which we'll be playing on Monday's episode. And, of course, we need to desperately win those. So, we'll be coming back for Bromley and Harrogate next time around to see if we can get ourselves back in those playoff spots. So, guys, I think that does wrap up this episode here. Overall, that has been very poor from us. I don't think we've ever had an episode where we've lost both games that we've played. I mean, we may well have done, but that was just atrocious in both games. The Chesterfield game, I kind of expected to lose. The Barrow game, I thought we could actually pick up some points, but we didn't. We played awfully in both. So really, really disappointing. Really quick pair of games as well. But we are still in that playoff race. We are only 2 points off. It's not the end of the world. We've got some easier games coming up. We've got Harrogate Town, who are struggling in the league. Hopefully, we can definitely get some points against. We obviously still play Bromley next episode, which is a really important game because obviously they're one of the teams competing with us. So hopefully we can get some points up against those teams there next episode. Hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this episode today. If you have, then please do chuck a like on it. Also, guys, do let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of those matches and if you think we can still get ourselves into the playoffs or not after those 2 defeats. I believe now it's 4 defeats in a row in the league and I don't think we've scored in any 4 either. So, you know, our form is looking pretty dire, at least in the league anyway. Also, guys, if you are looking forward to seeing more of the series, then do subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date with everything Stones Rolling On Up. And guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.